Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Bright Connections. I'm BK here with you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you had a wonderful week. It's been a fun one. It's been a crazy one for me, that's for sure. It's been a crazy week, so that's why we're here. Just a short episode, but definitely want to touch on the big event going on right now in the world, the Olympics. We're finally here. We finally made it to the Olympics. The Olympics are finally going on. They were supposed to be last year. They got postponed. Weren't sure they were going to happen again this year. Everything, the news in and out, changing this and that. Is it going to get postponed again? Are we going to have? There's cases picking up. There's no spectators in the stands and this and that. And it's been crazy, but they're going on. They've been absolutely great to watch. I've loved it so much so far. It's only been a couple days, but it's been so much fun to watch. We've got just numerous amount of sports, numerous amount of athletes. It's absolutely inspiring. It's amazing to watch these people go through these competitions of, things that they've been their whole life preparing for this one moment, this one event. And to see, they're just incredible athletes. Some of these sports, and I'm going to go through some of the sports. Some of them, some you never probably have heard of, but some of them, crazy the stamina they have, the will to keep going when your body is just like probably giving out. They're crazy athletes, and it's so inspiring to watch, especially for young people to watch these Olympics and get inspired to try to be like them, try to be like these Olympians. Absolutely amazing. And what really hits me too is seeing the emotion on some of these people when they win, when they lose. You could just see how much it means to them, how much it absolutely means to them. It's amazing, just incredible, absolutely incredible. It's hard to describe. There's so many adjectives you could use, but it's amazing. It really is. It really is. But they're going on. And like I said, I've been enjoying it. I've been trying to watch as much as I can, trying to pay attention to all kinds of different stuff. I'm learning, more about some of these different sports. There's some that I still don't know what the heck's going on, but absolutely a blast to watch. Got swimming and volleyball, and there's so much. But so U.S. has started out okay. I believe last I checked, they were second in the medal race behind China. It's a little bit weird because of the time difference in Tokyo. They're however many hours ahead. I don't even know, but a lot. So when they start their next day, it's like our late afternoon, I think, is what it kind of is. And so it's kind of weird. Things are on at weird hours of the day. It's like I know some of the soccer matches are on like super early in the morning and stuff like that. But either way, you got the replays, you got all kinds of different stuff. Tune in, watch what you can. It's truly a blast. I know even some people that aren't necessarily huge on sports, still just tune in, take a listen, take a watch. Just watch these people compete and see the emotion on their faces and see the camaraderie that they have with some of their teammates, especially if it's a sport event or a team event. It's incredible. It truly is. It really, really is. So inspiring, so amazing to watch. And I've enjoyed it. So let's go through some of the sports we've got in the Olympics. Now, like I said, some of them don't make any sense to me. Some of them are crazy out there, but if you watch some of them, these people are perfectionists at their craft. They're so good at it. And you watch it and you're like, there's no way in the world I could do this. But they're out there making it look easy. And it's amazing. It really is. So some of the sports we've got, 3-on-3 basketball. I think that's fairly new. 3-on-3 basketball. And I was watching some of that, and I'll tell you what, the stamina that some of these people have. 3-on-3 basketball, they're like not stopping at all. You score a basket, and you get the rebound after it comes through the basket, and you're taking it back to the line and starting your possession. And it's just bang, 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 basket, go, basket, go, basket, go. It's crazy. It's completely nonstop. Completely nonstop. It's amazing. So that was fun to watch. A little 3-on-3 basketball, archery. Archery is cool, man. I haven't seen too much of it yet. I don't know if it's on Weird Times or if they don't cover it as much, but some of these people are so accurate with their shots in archery. And if you watch it from a certain angle, if you watch it from like behind them, I saw a view of the camera view behind them. You'd think, they're shooting an arrow and it's straight to, no, it's like if they're so far away that they have to arc it a good bit, and they're arcing it like, a couple feet in the air, and it's dropping down. It just bang right in the bullseye, and the bullseye, is this big, and they're probably, I don't know how far away, maybe 50 meters, something 25, 50 meters, maybe, I don't know, but it's crazy. I mean, they're so accurate. They're able to just calm their nerves and just whew, the whole body still, and then just boop, and there they go. Awesome to watch. A lot of fun to watch. Artistic gymnastics, they have it listed as that. Gymnastics, fairly gymnastic, balance beam, the floor, the gymnastic floor. I assume that's included in there. Again, they're so good at that. They're just, it's amazing. I mean, that balance beam is, I think they said 4 inches wide. So you're talking this wide, and they're jumping and twisting and somersaulting and backflipping, and it's crazy, absolutely crazy. Artistic swimming, I'm assuming I don't know if that's probably not diving. That's probably the synchronized swimming, which again, you got like a team of 6 people out there, and they're all swimming and doing the same thing at the exact same time, completely synchronized. Crazy. A lot of training on that one. A lot of teamwork on that one. Badminton, BK's favorite sport. If you missed the story behind that, check out the episode with my parents. I believe it was episode 30. Yeah. But badminton, I mean, and again, it's not like the badminton in your backyard playing with your friends or family or whatever, where you're just kind of boop over the net. I mean, they're smacking that thing and back and forth. And it's, if you played or know badminton and all, the thing normally, it floats in the air. The birdie floats in the air. Not with these people. I mean, they're smacking it so hard and so perfectly that it's like, it's crazy going back and forth. Insane, absolutely insane. That was fun to watch. Baseball, softball, one of the bigger sports, one of the more well-known sports. Again, you got these people out there who best in the business, best in the countries, and coming together and just doing what it takes. And it's awesome. And especially, I've been seeing more softball so far. I don't know if maybe baseball hasn't started yet or whatever, but I'm seeing a lot of softball. And again, these women that pitch underhand, it's truly mind-blowing to me. I don't understand how they do it. They're whipping their arm around underneath, like underhand like that, and it's flying in there. It's got movement on it. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Basketball, again, one of the bigger sports. That is what it is, but it's still crazy. You got these people that, especially for U.S. And actually, U.S. isn't doing that well. U.S. is not doing that well. The start of the basketball tournament, but again, you got these people that don't really play together. They're all on different teams, and they're in their respective leagues, and they're coming together, and you could have the most athletic people, but it still takes the will, it takes the drive, it takes the heart, it takes the team camaraderie to achieve success in the Olympics. I mean, even though these other countries might not have the athleticism and the ability that some of the bigger countries have, if they play well and they play hard and just it clicks on a certain day, you just never know. Beach volleyball, amazing. I don't know how they move so well on sand. Um, I mean, and especially the two person beach volleyball is just. I think actually that's probably all it is two person. But I mean, it's crazy. They've got hops, they've got diving. They're perfectly setting it and spiking it for each other and communicating with each other, and it's a lot of fun to watch. I like beach volleyball a lot. I like beach volleyball a lot. Boxing. I mean, you've got boxing. These boxers that have crazy, crazy. Canoeing, so cool, right? I mean, you're thinking you've got your leisurely canoeer going down the river while these people are going like miles and miles and miles canoeing. And then you've also got the canoe slalom, which they're going down like river rapids and they're like turning and swerving and going back against the river at some points and like left, right. They're not just going down the river. They're hardcore, just going around the slalom. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy, crazy. BMX freestyle cycling. If you're a young kid and you BMX bike, hey man, it's in the Olympics. It's in the Olympics too. Put your greatest tricks out there, man. Do your wheelies and your spinnerooskies and all your different stuff on there. Let it all out. I don't know any cycling tricks if you didn't know. BMX racing. Now you've got think about that. You're on a bike, BMX bike, and you're racing on over jumps and all kinds of stuff. Crazy. Mountain biking, cycling, mountain bike. I haven't seen that yet. Actually, I don't know what that is, but I assume they're like going over mountains and stuff and racing over hard, difficult terrain. Go figure. Road cycling, that's one of the bigger ones. I mean, these people they're going just miles and miles and miles, like tens and hundreds of miles, I swear. They're going for hours cycling the whole time. I don't know how their bodies do it. It's insane, the stamina that these people have. And as you could tell, as they come to the finish line, they've got nothing left. But yet they're still able to celebrate. I don't know if you ever noticed that. I mean, I would be so dead. I would pass out at the finish line. But yet they're still no breath, no energy whatsoever, but they're still, yeah, wow, celebrate that. Freak athletes, man. Freak athletes. Diving, spinning, diving on a diving board, spinning, twisting, and all kinds of crazy stuff. And then landing perfectly at the right angle in the water in a perfect form. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Equestrian, I was watching a little bit of that recently. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in that because it wasn't what you normally expect with equestrian, where they're the horses jumping over the hurdles. I've seen that. They weren't doing it in this one, so I'm not sure what this one was. They were just kind of trotting around. It was almost like a dog show in horse form. Like, who's the best looking horse? I don't know. But either way, super athletic horses, man. Amazing horses. Beautiful. Lustrous creatures. Fencing. I was watching that. One of the Americans just won I think the first gold medal for U.S. in a fencing event. Fencing foil event is what they called it. I don't know what the difference is, but I don't understand that. I know my dad did fencing when he was young, and I tried asking him about it. Like, how does that work? How do you do that? Like, how are you parrying people like that without having it hit you still? And it's just, he was trying to explain it to me, and I was like, I still don't understand. I don't know how you did that. But that's pretty cool to watch. I mean, you're poking each other, poking at each other, but the way that they just turn and dive in and put and jab and crazy. Football, which otherwise known as soccer. Soccer, that's a big one for sure. Soccer is a hugely uh, worldwide sport for sure. U.S. women have been cream of the crop for decades, miles ahead, but they struggled a little bit out of the gate. They lost their first match, did pick it up second match, won that one. Um, so it's crazy. I mean, you got these other countries that are coming up though. They're giving them a run for their money every year, but still, it's kind of like a dynasty. Dynasty, if you had to say, they're kind of a dynasty a little bit. Um, Golf. I haven't seen any golf yet. Not sure how that works. Is it just normal golfing, or is it like longest drive, or what? I don't know. Handball. Handball is cool to watch. If you've never watched handball, that's fun. That's fun to watch. I mean, it's straight up just a hand, ball, pass to each other, shoot. And I mean, I don't know how you really play defense on handball. I guess you just kind of push them or something. Hands up, push them, something. But yeah, you can't. What's cool though is like, you can't like keep running. You can't run too close to the goal. You gotta like find an angle and shoot it before you get to a certain line. It's hard to explain, but it's pretty cool to watch. It's pretty cool to watch. Hockey, which is actually field hockey. Don't get confused with ice hockey. Field hockey, men and women's, actually. Men and women's. I know a lot for U.S. people, usually it's just women's field hockey, but there's men's field hockey. I'm not sure if they wear the skirts or not. I believe they might. But anyway, field hockey is pretty fun to watch too. I actually wanted to play field hockey when I was young in high school and stuff. I was like, can I play field hockey? That sounds awesome. But I didn't. Kind of wish I did. Field hockey is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's almost like it's like it's hockey, just not on ice, just on feet, but with a weird looking curved stick and kind of smacking it like, I don't know. Cool. Judo, don't understand judo whatsoever. I was watching a little bit recently, don't understand it whatsoever. I'm assuming it's kind of like wrestling, but it doesn't make any sense because they're really just like tugging at each other's very heavy, dense clothing, just kind of just pulling at it. I don't know how you score. I don't know how you get points. It makes very little sense to me, but it's still kind of cool to watch. Karate? I haven't seen any karate yet. And that would be cool to watch. Because that would be some contact there, I would imagine. Some kicks to the head, some roundhouses. That'd be cool to watch. Marathon swimming. Bless you. Bless you, people. I don't know how you swim for a long time like that. I can do 50 meters, and that's about it. One length down the swimming pool, which I can actually do pretty fast if I remember correctly. But that's about it. That's about all further I can go. Modern pentathlon. I don't know what number that is. I'm uneducated. A lot of different. It's like a triathlon, but with more events. So I'm assuming you've got these people that are out there doing, like, is that 10? They're doing 10 events? Get out of here. 10? Dude. So you're incredibly good at like 10 events? I'm not surprised. There's freak athletes out there, man. There's people that can do so much in the world. Just so much. Rhythmic gymnastics, that might be the floor routine stuff, but you got that little swirly thing. Oh yeah. They're good at it though. They're good at it. Rowing, that's pretty cool. If you've seen rowing, there's single rowing and there's team rowing. Again, going for miles and miles and miles. Rugby, again, one of those sports that I'm just baffled by. They're just no pads whatsoever, just smashing into each other. Bless them. Bless them. Sailing. I haven't seen any sailing yet, but that'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. I feel that's a lot of luck though. If you get the right wind. But there's probably skill behind it. I'm sure there's some kind of skill behind it. Shooting, always cool. I think shooting's pretty cool, especially the people that are like triathlon or diathlon at it and stuff there. So they're like, I know in the Winter Olympics they do skiing, and then you stop it up at a certain point and do your shots. You just got done skiing for miles and miles and miles, and then you got to calm your body and your breath and everything, and shoot a target however many meters away. Crazy. Skateboarding, I don't know if that's fairly new or not, but I have watched a little bit of skateboarding. Again, people, they're just masters at their crafts, man. They're doing flips and twists and ollies. And I got that one in there. Ollie. Yeah. Sport climbing, I haven't seen that yet, but that would be cool to watch. That would be cool to watch. Like, I wonder if it's timed. I assume it's probably like timed climbing. Crazy. Surfing, haven't seen that yet either. That'd be cool. Watch out for them sharks. Watch out for them sharks. Swimming's a big one for sure. Swimming's a big one for sure. You got Katie Ledecky, yeah, freak, man. She's so good, so good. Some of the other people, I can't remember some of the other guys' names, but swimming's always good. Always fun. You got the people who are doing the sprint events, short 50, 100 meters or whatever. But they're so good at all different kinds of strokes. You got the freestyle, you got the backstroke, you got the breaststroke, you got the butterfly, you got everything. And they're so good at it. Especially those people that can do all of them, like they do the medley. They're good at all of them. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Table tennis, aka ping pong. Wow. I mean, some of these people too, and they like hide it under the table. Like they wait for the ball to drop under the table, and then they hit it like back up over and put so much spin onto it. That thing's like crazy, absolutely crazy. Taekwondo, I don't know what the difference between that and some of the other ones are. Almost looks like karate, but I don't know. Sounds cool though. Fun to say. Taekwondo. Tennis. Pretty standard. You got your tennis. Trampoline gymnastics. Again, one of those things where they're jumping off a trampoline and they're hitting things and they're going 10, 15, probably 10, 15 feet in the air, spinning and twisting and doing this and coming down and having to land perfectly. Smack. Can't move when you land. Gotta land flat, firm, straight body. Don't move a muscle and smile. Crazy good at it, man. Crazy good at it. Triathlon, that's the big one. You got swimming, biking, and running, I believe. So. Again, he's got these people. There's the stamina they have to do these kind of things. Insane. Absolutely insane. Volleyball, pretty big one. That's the gym volleyball, and you got 6 people. Yeah, 6 people, and they're hitting that thing so hard, so fast. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Water polo, that's one of my favorite ones to watch. I love watching water polo. Again, I don't understand how they do it. So you think about water polo, they're treading water for a very long period of time, fighting off people trying to drag them underneath the water, which is a foul, but they still do it. I don't understand. I mean, they're getting like drowned at certain points, get pulled under the water. Then you're trying to take a shot. So you're treading water. You got to like propel yourself up out of the water to be able to throw it good enough. It's crazy. Really cool to watch. I really enjoy watching water polo. A lot of fun. Weightlifting? I didn't know that was in there. Oh, yes, I did. What am I talking about? I haven't seen it yet, though. I haven't seen weightlifting yet. But again, people out there lifting 400 pounds, just massive people who have devoted their life to lifting heavy weights. again, with all these sports, people have devoted their lives to doing this, and they're so good at it. It's so cool to watch. And last but not least, we've got wrestling, which like I said, is kind of like not Taekwondo, but the other one. Yeah, that other one. I don't know. I lost it. Judo. It's like judo. Wrestling looks like judo, but at least I feel like it makes a little more sense. Like if you pin somebody, you get a point. I don't understand judo. It's a little different. So those are the sports, guys. My favorite, if I had to pick my favorites to watch, my 3 favorite, water polo's on there. I like watching water polo. Wait, I didn't see track and field. Yeah, I didn't see track and field on here, but there's definitely track and field in the Olympics. I do like track and field because I was a track and field person, so I did track and field. That's a lot of fun to watch. These people running super fast. I'm so fast. So there, track and field's fun, water polo's fun, and handball's fun, but not top 3. Top 3. Beach volleyball. I like beach volleyball. I think they're so good at that. These 2 people, again, hot as can be. It's probably 100 degrees out in the sand and sun, and they're out there sweating, just dripping sweat, just running through sand, and they're good at it. So those are some of my favorites, guys. Let me know what some of your favorites are. Let me know some of your thoughts on the Olympics so far. Hopefully you're cheering U.S. on, or wherever you're listening from. Bright Connections, cheering your country on. Let me hear it. If you're listening from another country and you're watching the Olympics, let me hear about it. I want to know. So that's the Olympics going on. Super fun. Tune in. They only come around once every 4 years, at least for Summer Olympics. And it's actually technically 5 years since the last one. So don't miss out. It's a once in a lifetime event. Hopefully not, but a lot of fun to watch. These people that are just so good. I don't know how else to explain it. They're just amazing at what they do. So tune in, watch some Olympics. A lot of fun. So, all right. That takes us to our Bright Connections. So like I mentioned, I had a crazy week. I didn't have AC. I didn't have air conditioning. My AC unit broke the beginning of the week. I believe it was the beginning of the week, yeah. And so I had to wait a couple days to get somebody out here to check it out. And in the meantime, cue the Bright Connection, cue the Bright Story. Parents out and about were like, hey, can we stop over and drop off some fans for you? Because I actually didn't have fans in my place. So it was getting a little toasty. I was like, no, you guys don't need to stop over and give me fans. It's all right. Well, apparently they were already out. Had fans, because we were talking earlier before they went out that, my AC was broke. They apparently put fans in their car and stopped over, dropped off fans for me so I could stay cool and not sweat to death, have some air movement. Because it was fairly humid this week, fairly hot and humid this week. So thank you guys so much for doing something like that. Again, it's a little thing, but it meant a lot. It meant a lot that you would think of me, making sure that I was taken care of. And as well, to them dropping off fans, my buddy from a couple episodes, Dill Berger, Mr. Dillon, he also stopped over, dropped off an actual AC unit. So he had a unit at his place that kind of hooks up it doesn't hook up to the window, but the exhaust goes to the window and everything. But anyway, AC unit, he brings it up. He's like, hey, you want this AC unit? I was like, no, don't worry about it. 15 minutes later, he's at my place. He's like, hey, open up the door. I was like, what are you doing? Brings over this AC unit, hooks it up for me, gets me taken care of. I'm nice and cool. I'm taken care of for the days that I don't have AC. I mean, family and friends, man. Don't forget to thank them. Don't forget to think about them. Don't forget to talk to them and appreciate them. You just never know. It's it's tough to find people like that are good, that stick around, but they're out there. They're out there. You got them. You got family. You got friends, but you got just people in the world that are willing to do things for each other, whether it be a little act, something like this. But it meant a lot to me, that they cared that much, that I wasn't hot and struggling with the heat, in my apartment. Took care of me, man, and really nice for both of them, parents and Dylan, to take care of me like that. Really meant a lot to me, and I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you so much, and I wanted to show you my appreciation for you doing that for me. So thank you guys so much. Bright stories of the week, guys. Thank you so much, and you made my week better. It could have been a tough week, not having AC, being hot and humid, and obviously I do my streaming and everything at night, so computers put out a good bit of heat, so it makes it a lot hotter there as well. So I was able to be comfortable enough to continue to do my thing, and like I said, I really appreciate it, guys. So thank you. All right, guys, that's it for the week. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. As always, please, if you're watching the video on YouTube, please hit the like button down below, the little thumbs up. Hit the subscribe, little bell. Hit the bell. Hit the subscribe button. Truly means a lot to me, and I appreciate it if you could do that. And comment on your thoughts, guys. Comment on what you think. If you're watching the Olympics too, what are some of your favorite events? Where are you watching from? What country are you cheering on? What athlete are you cheering on? What do you want to know, or what do you know that maybe I didn't know about some of the sports? Please just comment, talk. Let me hear it. But do what you can, guys. If you could share the video, if you could share Bright Connections, if you listen to it, tell somebody else about it. Just one person even. If you could think of somebody else who listens or watches podcasts or would be willing to or wants to hear something about Bright Connections, would appreciate Bright Connections, share it with them, please. That's how it works, sharing. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it again, as always. Thank you for being here. Thanks for tuning in. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Have a bright week. And again, as always, do what you can to make somebody else's week bright. Little act, big act, whatever you can do. Do your best. Be your best. Be bright. Take care, guys. Have a good one.